discussed the possibility of the Patriots drafting Lamar Jackson. And then NFL Network, as they always do, like to send some stuff out on Instagram. And they quoted Bucky from that segment. So this looks pretty standard, right? I believe after watching, blah, 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 blah. Love it. Bucky's awesome. So this is just TV fodder, right?
Pat's like Lamar Jackson. Seems like TV fodder.
Think again. Take a look at the bottom of the post. First you have Prime, Deion Sanders, writing about time they get the revelation. And then, who's that?
That's the GOAT, Tom Brady.
And he says he's a beast.
He's a beast.
5
with a thumbs up.
exclamation points.
Yes.
I love it.
Are we sure he's not talking about Bucky? Because Bucky is a beast. But this isn't my blower, okay?
Is it?
Because, listen, we talk about Brady on Instagram all the time, but it's wacky videos with Whitesnake and memes and stuff like that. He is now going out of his way to comment on a prospective quarterback.
He comments on a lot of things, though. A lot.
But this?
Yeah.
Like, what else does he comment on? I've
actually never seen him comment on it.
He
comments a lot.
A lot, yes.
All right. Here's the thing. Now we start to think, Lamar Jackson to the Patriots. Doesn't make any sense. And I'm starting to think, just football-wise, first of all, what's been Lamar's huge thing from the get-go in this whole experience?
I'm a quarterback.
I am a quarterback. Yes. So you think Patriots bring him in, maybe they run him around, put him in this. That's not a quarterback immediately. That's not that. And also, what are you going to do with him? I know Josh McDaniels is a whiz. You're not going to take Tom Brady off the field. You're not going to put packages for Lamar Jackson to play quarterback. Would you spend a first-round pick so you can run a few reverses every now and then? It's very strange to me. I can't make sense of the football of it, and I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the social media factor of it because that's pretty cool to me.
Well, because it's Tom Brady's almost done. He's going to be 41. He's 41 years old, and at the end of his contract, he'll be 43. So I truly believe any quarterback that sits behind Tom Brady is getting a good deal, and especially if it's a guy like Lamar Jackson, because like you said, he's already said that I am a quarterback. I don't want to play any other position. And all you're doing is giving him opportunity to learn from the GOAT, learn from the great one. I think Josh McDaniels will be able to do tremendous things with this guy, especially when Brady's ready to hang it up, which is, sooner than later.
You think he just sits there? They draft Lamar Jackson and he sits there?
They got 2 picks in the first round. What do they care?
Listen, he's too good of an athlete. I think they got to use him.
As long as they have Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the great equalizer.
Sure.
So as long as they have Tom Brady, they can do whatever they want.
What Kyle's saying, which is interesting, is, okay, say they draft him 23rd and they say, you are the next quarterback for the New England Patriots, Lamar Jackson. You are a quarterback, 100% a quarterback.
In the meantime,
3rd and 8, we're playing against the Jets. It's 16-13 in the fourth quarter. We've got this great trick play where we hand it off to James White, who pitches it to you, and then you go for 60 yards for a touchdown. Is Lamar Jackson, who says, I am a quarterback, going to look at Belichick and McDaniels and say, no, I am a quarterback? The question is, because if they draft him, they might want to use him in packages, and his whole thing is, I'm a quarterback. Now, if they tell him, you're a quarterback, you're the next guy, but in the meantime, is he willing to do that?
I mean, I don't know. That's only a question that Lamar Jackson can answer. I think it's very interesting, to say the least. But I still don't see an issue with them drafting Lamar Jackson and allowing him to learn from Tom Brady, from the great one, and just giving him that time to mature, to learn how to approach each day as a professional, and just watch this guy. And it can only something good can come out of this.
It's great for Lamar.
Great.
It begs,
great.
How much does what Tom Brady wants matter in this?
Great. I mean,
like the fact
it looks
that
like a seal of approval, right?
I mean, there's 5 exclamation points. It's a little overcompensating, if you ask me. Sometimes when you see something and you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm somebody else that you're competitive with does well, and you're the first to like it or the first to be like, touchdown emoji or fire emoji, great job on this new job offer. It's because you feel some kind of way about it. And I think that could be this. I don't, I think whoever they draft is going to learn through osmosis by being around the GOAT, yes. But do I think he's like, yeah, let's draft the quarterback so I can, love this? And
spot on. Okay, that's my initial reaction yesterday. I said,
that's just me being honest.
No, it's great honesty, because you're not going to hear that many places, and that's what I thought immediately. I said, if they draft a quarterback, that's got to piss off Tom Brady. Draft a left tackle and defensive end. Don't worry about quarterback. But him saying that, it's a seal of approval almost, but...
Does it matter? Does what he wants matter? Is he
100%
talking to?
It matters.
Is he talking to Caserio and he's in those rooms saying this is I would
want
be
Lamar Jackson?
I don't know.
Or does it show like a security that he has?
That's
like today, does he then go to Josh Allen's and say first, below him, and then he goes to Baker Mayfield, makes a special video, and be like, you guys go draft whoever the hell you want. I'm Tom Brady. Peter, we laugh all the time. You are not on Instagram, which is rare in this day and age.
And just stupid.
And we want to get you on the gram. As someone who's not been on there, what is your take? Is there a joke here?
I'm just amazed that Brady would be so vocal about, I mean, the way the Patriots are, they're so in-house and the stuff, especially with the draft, and for this being like,
the thumbs up emoji seems like a wink.
But they're using,
all he
they're
said was he's a
using the
beast. That's
Insta
it. He didn't say that, yeah, go draft this guy and let him be my successor. He just gave
What'd
him
you take
his
from
They're
it?
compliments.
communicating via Instagram comment section. Gronk did it, Amendola did it, Brady did it. It's all very like weird subliminal Insta-face.
Exactly. The dad joke.
Insta-face.
That's right. That's spell checks.
All right, moving on here. The NFL, guys, did you see? They released the 65
Let's go!
schedule, and you can watch all of those
A little too
games
fired up
right
there.
here on NFL Network. Taking a look at some of the notable matchups here. Anybody have one that they're excited to see?
What you got, Reggie?
I got a few, but the one that sticks out to me is the Browns versus the Eagles. I just truly believe that, you know, whoever the Browns draft at that #1 pick, which we all think is going to be a quarterback, they're going to get a chance to go up against the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line that just added Haloti Ngata, Michael Bennett, and they're going to give them a chance to really to see how it's going to be when the season starts. And then also Carson Wentz, man. We're wondering, is he going to be back? Is he not going to be back? Are we going to see Nick Foles? I'm good with seeing either one, but you know, obviously we all want to see Carson Wentz. So I think that game will have a lot of implications, and just to see, you know, where they're going to be at.
Yeah, I looked at that schedule when it came out last, and I said, ooh, Vikings at Broncos? Ooh, and why? Because Case Keenum going up against his old team, and Kirk Cousins. That's the preseason.
Peter, you said ooh?
I said ooh.
I like it. So did I.
It's football. But in all truth, we had Cordarrelle Patterson on the show yesterday, and he's like, I've been wanting to play the Vikings for 3 years. Imagine how Case Keenum feels.
Yeah.
And he gets it right away. First whack in a preseason game. It's not exactly probably going to be 3 snaps for all we know. But for Case to see Kirk Cousins be treated like a king and feted like he's the greatest quarterback ever while he's quietly shipped out the building, there's got to be a little bit of something like, if I threw 3 passes in that game, I hope one of them's a Minneapolis Miracle on their bus.
Yeah.
Like, I hope I do it. I'm going to show them. And, you know, to see him in a Denver Broncos uniform would be really interesting.
I said ooh, too. I mean, listen, people laugh about the preseason. Am I supposed to be watching Diamondbacks Pirates or something right
you're
now?
right.
I am
You're right.
so thirsty for it. I'm here. And, guys, I also I created a term that I've trademarked. Do not use it, and if any other shows do not use it. I always look at week 3 of the preseason. It is what I'm calling the dress rehearsal.
Oh, I like that.
I trademarked it.
That's
It's almost like they're
clever.
preparing
That's
for the
new.
real
It's
thing.
clever.
So I look.
We've been saying that for a
Don't
long
say it,
time.
Reggie. I will literally sue you. I will sue you. Week 3, the dress
now.
rehearsal. Guys, I'm fired up for the Bears-Chiefs. Bears-Chiefs at Soldier Field. Let me tell you
That'll
why.
be great.
Not only do we see Pat Mahomes in the dress rehearsal, chucking into Lake Michigan, we see Trubisky with the toys, Kay, and we see Matt Nagy against his old team, the Chiefs. Here's what I want from this.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have you.
A lot of crossover. Here's what I want from this. I want very little from the Bears offense. I think Nagy might get a little tempted to show off, have a little fun, maybe a trick play against his old team to be like, look what I can do now. Save it. I want it to be just safe and boring. Week 1 is when we unleash the hounds of the Matt Nagy. I say we as if I'm the coordinator. But I cannot wait to watch it. Just don't get too excited because Big Red's over there. You know what I mean? Don't run the Trey Burton trick pass then. Save it. You know what I mean?
I don't think there's going to be any trick passes.
I hope that sometimes there are, Reggie. People get excited and they try to, you know.
Really?
Yes.
I've never seen one trick pass in the preseason.
Oh, I could show you a whole repeater. Could recite all the players who've done it. It's in the Hall of Fame game they do them sometimes. What do you got, Adams?
Dress rehearsal game. I'll take it to week 2. You mentioned the Eagles.
Yes.
We've been talking about the Patriots. It is a Super Bowl rematch, second week of the preseason.
Talk about it.
I love it because I don't know who's starting at quarterback
Quarterback.
for in that game for the Patriots. Is it Hoyer? Is it a guy that they draft?
Is it Lamar Jackson?
Is it Lamar Jackson?
gonna
Is
be
it
Brady. What do
Luke
you-
Falk?
Are we really
start a
kidding
preseason
ourselves?
game?
No, not in a preseason
Week
game.
2.
Brady plays all preseason. He
does.
starts them
Like
off.
a couple of drives, and then he'll give it off to somebody else. Who's that guy who's going to be there? And then, of course, as you mentioned, Carson Wentz, all of those guys coming back. I always just love a rematch game from the last game that we all enjoyed so tremendously up there in Minnesota.
Big time. And I think the story of the preseason, without joking, is Carson Wentz. What is he doing?
Yeah.
That is the one story. And so whether
What if
he's
it's
out
Baker?
there.
What if it's Baker Mayfield for the Patriots?
Great. I'm here for it.
I don't think he's going to last that. He's not going to go all the way down.
What if they
They
trade
move up, Reggie. What if they move up?
What, so they move up to draft Baker Mayfield, but not
Sit
Lamar
down.
Jackson? They don't want to draft Lamar Jackson?
I mean, I'm saying I like it, but they may do it. We don't know. Peter, what do you say? The dark magic that they work
Dark
in?
arts.
The dark
They
arts.
have the 23rd and the 31st pick.
They did it for a reason.
They could package it and move up if they want one of these top prospects. It's just a possibility.
Preseason, baby.
65 games.
4 months away.
You can see all 65 of those
Not even
preseason
now.
games right here on NFL Network. Now, the Jags defense brought them all the way